Welcome back to our third episode of the mini series picking my favorite Pokemon. Um I still haven't posted the first episode, so I'm not sure what to name it. I just reminded myself, so I just asked my Discord server. So I don't know yet. Something like ranking every Pokemon, or what do I think about every Pokemon, or whatever. By this time you would have known for 2 videos now, but either way, I'm sure you're excited to finally get to one Pokemon, since I haven't even gotten to one. Crazy, right? But we are almost at actually picking our first favorite Pokemon. In our other videos, like I've said, I'm going to do this until we get to every single Pokemon, including forms of some of them. So 1277 total, I'm pretty sure, if I keep forgetting that number or whatever. Let's just let's try and get somewhere. Also, I mean, I'm testing things because this is a new way of doing videos, and also I'm just always worried about like technical stuff, but I think I wanted the game to be background audio, like fully, because, you know, why not? And I think it was quiet, but now let's see how loud that was for you. But I think it's fine, whatever. I turned it up a little bit. Also, I noticed that I'm like over here, which is crazy, so I'm gonna try and be over here when I think, when I have a nice decision that I'm overthinking, of course. But we have these 6 in front of us right now. This is terrible. I could just pick 1 or 2 maybe, because looking at this right now, I would pick no, I'm just kidding. I would pick Skeledirge and Giratina. I'll make myself pick 2. I'll make myself pick 2 still. Sorry, even though it's 5. 21 Pokemon left. At least they're showing all the ones I like now. I know it's not Deoxys, sadly, rip Deoxys, compared to these 5. Man, I just really like the color of Groudon, and I'm pretty sure this is like the home models at least, or something, maybe the Pokemon home art. It just looks so saturated and good. It's probably not Slowking. It's Obstagoon, first of all. Obstagoon has actually outclassed Cinderace for me, which is really funny. But I'm also picking Cinderace, so I'm just gonna pick those 2. We already beat the Aurorus. Alright, what is that? What is this? Hold on. Gotta just throw one of my 100 Pokeballs at this. Okay. Gliscor, for sure. And if I pick a second one, it's gonna be Dialga. Dialga's becoming my... It's... You know what? Not even gonna say anything yet. Even though I've probably spoiled a bunch of stuff about what the first, like, 5 or 10 are gonna be, I won't even say specific things. Let's see. How about I don't want that? That's fine. Where am I going? Actually, yeah, it's perfect. Lunala, easy here. And I think Spectrier. Spectrier? Like, I loved it immediately. It's a ghost horse with, like, floating leg shadow trail things. This is terrible. Whatever. But it's grown on me even more so much in Scarlet and Violet when you catch the, like, every legendary or whatever. It's one of the only ones I've caught so far. And it's constantly on my team. Those are the 2 I'm picking there. I feel like Dawnwing's Necrozma is a little cheating. Like I've also said in the other videos, you can reorder them once you pick them. So starting with this 3rd episode of this mini-series, I'm going to be a little more lax about it. So, finally, right? We've only been here for, like, I was gonna say 80 minutes, but sure, we've only been here for 80 minutes total so far. Here, this is difficult, though, because Miss Magius is one of the most nostalgic and favorite Pokemon of mine. Just Ghost Witch. What even how was the turn? Wait. Oh, maybe I didn't even... No, there's already a turn gone. You know, whatever. Koraidon's pretty close though. It's either one of these two, I think, though. Arceus or Electivire. Electivire has like that big punchy guy vibe I've been talking about in these videos. And Arceus is just Arceus. And this dark type Arceus is making me want to pick it even more. I'm picking Electivire. I have nostalgia with Electivire okay, when I point over here, that's an evil decision. This is an evil decision because my last favorite starter that I became like best friends with, and my current favorite starter that I became best friends with, too bad it's Skeledirge though. Just a sick idea. Like, they really took a crocodile, made it a ghost, and then made it a fire-breathing, song-singing, like, Dia de los Muertos themed like, what the heck? Just saying that out loud. I don't even care what it looked like, but all those ideas together is too good. This is Mismagius. That's a close one, though. This is Gliscor. Not as close. This is close. Dialga, though. Nostalgia factor helps Dialga. And, like, the whole creation trio. Oh, this is evil, too. These pairings are, like, the absolute, like, most perfect pairings they could have done. Again, like, current favorite Ghost Legendary, like, lifelong favorite Ghost Legendary. So I'm just picking Lunala still, though. This is crazy. No. Every time I do this, I get closer and closer to picking Lunala as my favorite. But I have too much nostalgia with my boy, if you see where this is going. Skeledirge over Dialga, currently at least. That's my favorite Pokemon. We got to 1. We have finally got to my favorite Pokemon being Gliscor. If you didn't know me, you didn't know that. But if you did know me, you 90% knew that. You have to have known that. Not even, like, exaggerating. Next, we know where that's going. All right, this is weird. Probably Rhyperior. Decidueye here. Skeledirge here. This is so funny to have this right now, to have Sandaconda. You know what? And I am picking Sandaconda. I'm so surprised I like a snake Pokemon this much, but it's a coil, like, it looks like a spring. I know it's a tornado, which is also cool. Lunala. Why are they back again? Skeledirge and then Lunala. These have been my favorite two, back, like, 1 and 2, for, like, probably my whole adult life since Sun and Moon. Which, I don't know why I said my whole adult, whatever, since Sun and Moon. Here is Mismagius and Skeledirge still, and Giratina here, but it's Skeledirge. These have been my first 3 since Scarlet and Violet came out. Giratina, sorry Claydol. Dialga, sorry Rhyperior. Where did Dialga go in the last round? Okay, like I said last video especially, but also in the first video I think, when you get to your 1 favorite, that's where you're just on a roll. Going through all 1,000 Pokemon is what takes forever the first time. But once I get like 5, it'll start doing like bigger groups again. So for now, we're just on a roll. Cinderace. Oh my gosh. Giratina. That's crazy again. I think here. Oh, I love Cinderace though, but Mismagius is like all time. That's literally what the point of this is. So I'm doing Mismagius. And Giratina. Look at that. Pokemon, or non-legendary, legendary, non-legendary, legendary. I'm telling you I like legendaries, but like, who doesn't? To some degree, I mean. That's why you pick your specific game most of the time. Revavroom or Galarian Moltres? I'm going Revavroom. Too much nostalgia. It's the Obstagoon factor. If you guys, like, whatever. If you haven't seen my other videos before this, I'm not even sure why you're watching this one, unless this is like the very first one, which, to be fair, I shouldn't even have said it like that, because thank you for watching. Whether this is your first video of mine in total, or of this series of Dynamax and Chill, or of this mini series of favorite Pokemon picker. But I forgot where I was going with that sentence. I actually completely forgot. Primal Dialga being here is crazy. I'm picking Claydol. I love Claydol. Oh, I was saying, like, if you remember what I've been saying, whatever. We get the idea. Mismagius, Dialga. Fluttermane is up there. The entire Mischievous family and extended family, all three are going to be here soon. Mismagius, Dialga, and then, oh boy, is it Dialga? I mean, it's gonna be, you know what? It's gonna be both of these are gonna be here eventually. But what's rounding out our top five? Our top five, now that we're finally here and we're cruising through our actual favorites, are my actual favorites. Hopefully you like them too, but still. So I'm just gonna go with Dialga. It's on an impulse, instinct, what's it called? Whatever. Instinctual decision right there. Impulsive decision. Whatever the word is. I'm saying the same two words over and over. Mismagius. Blood Moon Ursaluna. The fact that I gushed over this thing way too much in the last video, so I won't this time. But the fact that this even exists, let alone what it is insane. I mean, I'll say it anyway really quick. Random new form of a new evolution of an almost 30-year-old Pokemon, and you can't even get this anyway besides the event. They randomly put it in for a DLC. Like, nothing makes sense about it, but it's so, like, almost criminally insane that I have to pick it. It's already gonna be in my top 10. That's wild. Speaking of wild, 2 ghost floating things with no limbs, technically. Did we beat another Groudon? I didn't even realize. Fluttermane. Sorry, Haunter, but Haunter's still up there. Route 66. Any Route 66 drivers? That makes no sense. But we finally beat a second Groudon in this series. Aurorus, Lurantis. We still have yet to get a shiny. Unpheasant and Groudon. I'm so ready to pop off. We have not got a single shiny in Dynamax and Chill, which we haven't done a ton by now. This is like the 5th total episode. No, wait. Yeah, this is the 5th total episode so far. And if we do like 2, 3, or 4, that's not that many, but it's still a decent amount to like be hopeful. Let's get another one started. Spectrier versus Revavroom. I'm gonna pick Spectrier. I just want to pick my... Okay, I'm picking Duraludon, so hopefully I'll switch, because that's bad against Groudon anyway. Spectrier. Blood Moon Ursaluna. Another quick piece of lore from the last video when I talked about it. Did I even talk about this in a video, or was it a stream? Either way, the only time I tried competitive online battling was these past games in the, by the time Blueberry came out, I'm pretty sure, for Scarlet Violet, and I went with a Blood Moon Ursaluna normal Terra, like, ace for my team, and he was amazing. Like Relicanth. Mismagius still, though, and then Mismagius is still next. We're getting to our top 10. Oh boy, it's happening. It's finally happening. Who's excited? Because I am, that we're finally doing something. Also, if Duraludon had a 3rd type, it would 100% be electric. Because I feel like it's one of those where it's like, it feels like an electric type. This is kind of difficult. Ho-Oh's close to... I'm gonna pick Ho-Oh and Spectrier because I want Ho-Oh to be, like, closer to the next spot. So I'm gonna have it over the Decidueye. Sorry, the Decidueye. Electivire here. Blood Moon Ursaluna. That's gonna become a phrase of me. This is criminal. Alright. One, that's gonna become a phrase of mine. If you see these videos, I'm gonna start saying Blood Moon Ursaluna like that. But also, my buddy, my best friend in Sword Shield, and then my second in command in Sword Shield is diabolical. It's Obstagoon. That's crazy now, but it's Obstagoon. Okay, no. For now, it's Spectrier. Just kidding. It's Blood Moon Ursaluna, baby. That is wild to me. Speaking of wild, why do I keep doing that? That's the second time I said that with no intention. Obstagoon. That's not wild. He's officially in my top 10. He is officially... I need to count. Number 7 is Blood Moon Ursaluna. I don't have to say his name like that anymore. I mean, unless I want to. Here is Fluttermane. Here is Spectre. Why am I saying like that? Obstagoon. Alright, well, the next one we pick already is... It's one of these two. Fluttermane hasn't grown on me just quite yet, but it's getting there. It's already going to be in my top, like, 15 or something, or 12. Holy, I don't know where to put it, or where to put what first. Whatever. I guess just to make a decision now, obviously, that's what I'm doing. But like I said, we can move them around. I'll do Obstagoon. It already has more nostalgia than Spectrier. Okay. So they're gonna bring back more of my like batches of other Pokemon I picked. While throwing in some of the ones that have been here for a while. It's not Overquill. That's funny that it's here, but it's not Overquill. It's probably Rhyperior. Rhyperior is really nostalgic for me. It's still Fluttermane here. This is interesting. I'm gonna do this for now. I'm gonna pick Zapdos and Charizard, two Kanto flying types I'll always love. Pansear being here is really funny, but I'm gonna do Cinderace and Zamazenta. I'm only picking them, like I said, to give some priority over others, because right now it's probably like 20 Pokemon are under Cinderace and stuff like that. Like, I want to make it more specific. I'm still gonna put Infernape here because I don't know how Infernape got so lost. Like I said in the first episode or something, Infernape got so lost because I saw Empoleon and Torterra next to each other and realized I didn't even pick Infernape. Here, it's... Oh, man, it's Spectrier. It's still Spectrier. Cinderace has to be in, like, the top 20, but I can't put it over Spectrier. Electivire here. Zamazenta's closed. Fluttermane... actually, it's still Rhyperior. But then... It's Fluttermane nowadays. Nowadays, sure. Oh, I feel like... Am I timing this right? Is the turn almost over? Not even. Okay. Spectrier first. What's next? Oh, Spectrier or Fluttermane. It's Spectrier. It's still Spectrier. We're getting to our top 10. We're at our top 9 right now. I'm not gonna max. It's gonna take too long. Fluttermane. These are 3 Paldea Pokemon, and 2 are Paradoxes. That's a paradox. That's not what a paradox means. I still want to pick Fluttermane, but man, I need to get back to those 2. We didn't even... I should have Dynamax. Or Gigantamax, technically. I'm picking Rampardos here. Rampardos, favorite fossil still. Cinderace here. This is kind of tough, though, actually. For Alligator's up there, for me. I'm not sure where to put Ho-Oh. Because Electivire has been really, like, steadily going up in my favorites since, like, Sword and Shield, I guess? When I use the RBL, man, Raikou's Battle League. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my oldest videos. It's like, I don't know what specific number, but it's like 20th to 10th oldest videos is when I started the RBL with my, or when I started competing in the RBL. I didn't make it. I wish I made it, because that's such a good idea. Don't know what I'm saying anymore. Wait, these are terrible options. I'm pretty sure that's Salazzle, so we might as well go for the grass type. I'm going... Oh, I have so much nostalgia with Ho-Oh, but... I just think about battling... I think about battling with Electivire more. Like, as in running around with it on my team. Fluttermane? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's Electivire. It's Fluttermane now, though. That's my top... We have officially got to my top 10. My top 10 Pokemon, because I'm ranking... if I call it ranking my favorite Pokemon, I still don't even know what I'm calling this series, but 1 through 10, we have... I'm not gonna say all of them. Watch what I'm doing, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my 10 favorite Pokemon of all time are officially Ghost type. I've said Ghost is my favorite type, but holy, 3 in a row. 2 in the same, like, extended family type of thing. And then 3 legendaries. Like, sure, why not? Here is Electivire. And I'll do Great Tusk here, too, because Great Tusk is also one of my favorites, like Fluttermane, Paradox. Haunter here. Oh, man. I mean, it's Rampardo, so that's actually kind of easy, but still. This is definitely Revavroom. Like, how does it keep doing this? 2 floaty, like not psychic, but like mind kind of Pokemon, which is Claydol still. That's difficult. Oh man, I've been getting way too attached to Claydol lately. Haunter's timeless though. Haunter, I don't even need to grab a figure or something like I did before. He's just there. And yes, that's a shiny Haunter hat. Haunter. That's sad to put Rampardos lower. I already... What item do I... Since when did I get a Shell Bell? Was I not paying attention? I think that's a Shell Bell. I swear I didn't get that. Whatever. That's better than the other things. I'm going Revavroom. That's a difficult decision, though. And I think is it Revavroom or Electivire? No, Electivire was so high up for so long. Yeah. I can't go back now. You know what they say. That's sure. You know what? It's Dawnwing's Necrozma here. I know I've been feeling weird about like technically 2 of the same Pokemon. Like how there was Origin, Dialga, and Giratina. But this is a bit different than that for Lunala, so I'm still going to pick it here. Because, like, the whole point of me putting them was because I like specific forms as if they're separate Pokemon. You know what would be kind of funny is if Ride, Miraidon, and Koraidon were here. That'd be kind of funny. Speaking of, I'm picking Koraidon. I'm picking... See, like, this is weird. I was just about to pick Revavroom, but now I want to pick Ho-Oh here. I'm picking Ho-Oh here, sure, why not? Arceus versus Cinderace? I mean, it's still Cinderace. It's still Cinderace in terms of, like, an actual friend of a Pokemon. And it's... Oh, no, it's Haunter. It's Haunter barely. Like, these 3 and Rampardos are gonna be here, probably. Probably? Unless I'm forgetting, like, Revavroom, maybe? It's Cinderace here, barely. Koraidon here, because, you know, this is a Pokemon I actually can use more often, but I still love this. And it's Cinderace here, for nostalgia factor. Crazy that Sword Shield is enough for... Anything that's not the current gen already has nostalgia factor for me. Because I don't have a great long-term specific memory like that. So if something sticks out, that's already like core memory for me at this point. Oops. Oh. How many lives do we have? Oh, that was our first death? That was our second death. Okay. Galarian Slowking. Favorite Slowpoke family member? Okay, we only had 2 deaths. I was gonna say it. I think we're fine, but at the same time, we look like we could die this turn even. Haunter... Koraidon over Groudon's kind of crazy. I do love Koraidon, though. And we're probably gonna... Did I die? Oh? Wait. Okay, never mind. We're dead. We're dead. Yeah, that's why I didn't even switch out of Duraludon because everything else wasn't that good. I'm still picking Ho-Oh here. Let me hold on, Groudon. Let me get to this first. I'm picking Haunter, and then I'm picking Ho-Oh, actually. I'm picking Ho-Oh first. As much as I was gushing over Haunter. Relicanth, Lopunny, Cherim. Okay, well... Even if we're not winning every time, I'm glad we've won 2, because we won 2. We've defeated 2 Groudon in the past video and this one now, because we were just not doing anything for a while there. Which I know I'm doing these offline. Trust me, online wouldn't be much better. I'm not gonna lie. If you've done Dynamax Adventures, you know. Someone take Hitmonlee. If they keep Hitmonlee and can Wide Guard. Here, I'm picking... It's really weird that the Decidueye's gone down for me. Like, my Moon starter was the Decidueye, and I became so attached to it because it's such a cool concept still. And then Torracat was my Ultra Moon starter that I never evolved because I don't like Incineroar at all. If I actually end up doing all 1,000 Pokemon, Incineroar is going to be, like, third last. But Torracat kind of makes sense falling off a little bit because it's not fully evolved, and like I used more diverse Pokemon in Ultra Moon. But Decidueye falling is kind of crazy to me because I really would rather have Feraligatr. I just love Feraligatr, man. If I'm not gonna go on a rant, this video is gonna be... It's already 27 minutes. Why does time go by so fast when I'm having fun? Hopefully you are too. Again, if you're watching to this point right now, I hope you're enjoying, and hopefully that means you are. But if, not when, if I get Legend ZA, I'm picking Totodile, obvious. Haunter, Galarian Slowking is close though. Revavroom, as much as I like Arceus, man, I'm putting Revavroom here actually. I thought it was going to be Haunter, but Haunter's somewhat close. This is going to be 15 now when we get there. I don't know why I got so focused on that. If you're wondering why, you know what, I'll just talk while I'm doing these next picks. But if you're wondering why I didn't just do like a tier list or something, this is way more fun in my opinion. And if we do every single Pokemon, this is not even technically, this is ranking everything. Like this is just ranking every Pokemon. It's not different. Also Revavroom and Galarian Moltres for more just what I'd use on a team nowadays. Haunter is still here. I'm finally giving Haunter number 15. Another row done. Let's get to our 20. Our 16 through 20. Feraligatr. Galarian Moltres. I don't know why. Some of them just get kind of hidden and then come back later when you forget about them already. Claydol. Oh, man, no, I gotta pick Rampardos. I gotta pick Rampardos at some point. What is that ghost type? I want an item, but that normal type looks tiny, and so does this ghost type, kind of. Slowking. Ooh, this is a terrible decision. A dinosaur, a crocodile, and an elephant. You might get the idea of what my favorite types of animals are. Wait, what moves? Please tell me. Butterfree's a special attacker. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not dumb. Somewhat. Who do I pick here? I think currently it's Great Tusk, because it's such a perfect Pokemon for me, with like the wild past elephant thing. Oh, it's Gourgeist, that's fine. Here is... Oh man, Galarian Moltres. Just looking at Galarian Moltres is so cool. So I gotta put Galarian Moltres. It's so cool, man. Whoever thought of it is crazy. They cooked. They cooked. I hope they got a raise. Anyway, I'm still picking some over Koraidon because when, like, seeing the past few batches, I really don't actually battle with Koraidon, which is one thing that I would say kind of, like, actually, I'm just realizing that's more of my decision because you catch the second of your legendary, which again is a really weird part of Scarlet Violet. You just have 2 of your legendary, but the reason why I'm saying I don't have it when I could is because my brother and I usually get opposite games. The only time we didn't was Moon. We both got Moon. But anyway, we traded our Koraidon and Miraidon, so we technically have both. But that's not the case because you ride on your game's legendary the whole time. So I end up not even battling with it. Anyway, Great Tusk. No, it's Great Tusk. It's still Great Tusk. As you can also tell, I am a lifelong Pokemon fan since I was like 5 or 6 or something, maybe even like 8, but still, like, since I started playing video games actively, I've been a Pokemon fan ever since I like gained more consciousness. So, like, recency bias really plays a big factor for me. It's Sinnoh and then recency bias is pretty much what happens for me. And ghost types. Ghost types always get like a bonus. Sure. Thanks, Butterfree. Rampardos. I like how Ludicolo's been thrown around here. I kind of feel bad for him. You know what? I keep sleeping on Rhyperior. I need to pick Rhyperior eventually. Slowking. Slowking. Rampardos. Spoilers, Rampardos is gonna be soon. Rhyperior. Wailord. I want Wailord to be soon. Please. Rampardos again for nostalgia. Rampardos for nostalgia first, though. Okay. Rhyperior, Wailord. Wailord creeping up in the top 30 is funny to me. Wailord's just so good. Claydol. Koraidon or Arceus? I'm going Koraidon for recency bias because, again, you don't really use Arceus as much as, like, a box art. Even though Arceus is older and you can use it in a lot more games now, I just have the, like, bond with Koraidon because Arceus is, like, God, you know? You know what I mean? Is this Hawlucha? Sure. So I'm going Rhyperior, and I'm going Claydol, and I'm going Rhyperior. Rhyperior needs his flowers, you know what I mean? I mean, you probably don't know what I mean, but still, he needs his flowers. I'm picking these two, get Raikou back. I'm gonna pick Melmetal and Honchkrow here. Deoxys. Megas and Gigantamaxes are weird, though. Like, Dawnwings and Necrozma, if you have the two, you confuse them. But Megas and Gigantamaxes are only in battle, so it's a little different. This is not good. Whatever. For Alligator, Charizard got so much love, by the way, to talk about Charizard for a second, that even I can't like it as much, even though it's my favorite Pokemon as a kid. Like, that might make me sound like a fake fan, but like, after it lost some, like, it's literally a dragon that is fire and orange. My favorite color and, like, favorite other things. But still. Melmetal grew on me a lot. Love double Iron Bash or whatever. Claydol. Love Honchkrow, but Claydol is just something else nowadays. For Alligator. Sure, we got for Alligator. We're going... Okay. The annoying part is we're probably gonna have to scroll down. I've never done this more than like 30 usually, so I feel like we're not gonna be able to see what we pick after a while. That's probably the main downside to this, doing it this way. And we're not doing bad against Hawlucha, I guess. Here is... Man, I've been putting Koraidon further down now. Because there's Raikou. I'm just going to say Raikou. That's one of those ones where I always keep mixing around its pronunciation. I do want to pick the Decidueye. You know what? I'm picking the Decidueye. I'm bringing the Decidueye back. Claydol. Raikou. Raikou made his comeback. Johto, I love Johto, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta like Johto. Like, isn't that relatable? Sometimes you gotta put Claydol after Johto, you know what I mean? Man, Claydol is just peak. Hopefully you know what I mean. Honchkrow here. I love Farigiraf, but Honchkrow is just literally the big boss Pokemon or something. I'm pretty sure Mabostiff is that, but I think Honchkrow also has some similar title, like the boss Pokemon. Like, it's something, man. I don't know. This is wild. I think at this point, I'm going to pick Charizard. At this point, I'm going to start picking Charizard. But Decidueye, we're getting to more starters, I guess. Sandaconda, Charizard, and then Decidueye, and then Decidueye first, though. Decidueye first. I don't want Hawlucha, I think. Okay, good. As long as the Hitmon lead in its switch. Because they'll most likely be using, Wide Guard. I'm just gonna get Charizard here first, actually, now that I talked about Charizard. I was gonna pick Wailord. I'm going to. Since I was about to do that instinctually, whatever the word I was trying to figure out before, I'm gonna do it. But I'm picking Charizard first. That's... Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to count. That's 25 now? Yeah. We're at 25. We're going to 30. This is not a good situation for my Butterfree until it can max. Honchkrow or Infernape first. I can't... Now I'm not sure where the other Sinnoh starters went. You know what? What happened to it? Sure, we'll do this. What happened to Torterra, for example? Espeon and Magmortar? We haven't even seen... Where are SP... See, like, this is what you can do if you don't know where one went and you want to know what it's under in priority. Deoxys. Alright, we gotta pick Deoxys first. And then we can get to Espeon, then we can get... That doesn't even sound like the right order. I'm gonna have to move those around if we want to be specific. Comment if you're still here at this point. It's been 37 minutes. I'm gonna want to end soon. Well, we got to 25. I'll make it to 30. I can get quick picks now, but comment if you want me to be as specific as possible as we move on. I'm not gonna do all 1,000 and then be like, oh, let's reorder them now. No, just like right now, this is good. As we move on, though, and I'm gonna pick Sandaconda, and then I'm gonna pick Koraidon. I'm finally... Why did Torterra get here all of a sudden? Did I just pick Deoxys without even thinking of it? And also, we lost again. Okay. I'm not gonna do another... We're done with the Dynamaxes. The Dynamax Adventures. The Dynamax and Chill part has turned into the Chill part, but let's see if we got something. Hawlucha. Okay. Still haven't got something in all of Dynamax and Chill yet. That's just great. I'm not actually salty, but like, I was hoping to just pop off at some point. We're still chilling. If this was just Dynamax Adventures, I'd be like, you know, I don't know, man. I did used to do that, though. If you saw those few videos, sometimes I'd be like doing homework while I was... before I graduated, and then doing Dynamax Adventures at the same time. But now that Torterra's here, I'm actually picking Torterra. Like, I want the Sinnoh starters now. Infernape first, though, but still. Koraidon. Okay, Koraidon's gonna be picked eventually, guys, don't worry. And it's not now, though. Where is Empoleon? Okay, when I get to Empoleon, if I don't do it, someone remind me to put Empoleon after Torterra, because like I said before, it's my favorite starter trio. They're pretty much all equal. Espeon and Magmortar, then why did I see Torterra? I'm so confused. Koraidon can be picked now, but I still... Oh, Empoleon! Alright. Literally, never mind. I thought that was me picking Koraidon here first. Whatever. We did it. We got the Sinnoh starters back to back to back. That's how I want it. I'm gonna get the one more, because we only have 13 until we get to our 30th to make it an even number. I'm gonna pick Arceus here over Scream Tail. I'm gonna pick those two over Overquill. That's confusing enough. Groudon over those two. Steelix is here now. But I'm actually picking Golem. Where did Golem go? Why was he gone for a while? I'm picking Charmeleon. Like I said, I'm not gonna prioritize the in-game battle or the in-battle. whatever, temporary Pokemon, but still. Groudon, or yeah, it's still Groudon. It's still Groudon, man. The legendaries of the games I picked are almost all here, are all gonna be here. Sorry, Yveltal. I don't know what happened with Yveltal, man. Don't ask me. Sandaconda. Charmeleon. Yes, Charmeleon. And then either Sandaconda, because it was consistently here, but I forgot about Groudon. I'm gonna pick Groudon. This is probably the last time we're gonna get a full screen, but now that we didn't have anything for the first 2 videos. Now that we have favorites, this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just making sure I'm not, you know, overthinking. That's my top 30 Pokemon that is 30 Pokemon ranked. That is not even close. I'm not gonna try and do the math. Not even close to like 5% probably of all the Pokemon. But we're getting somewhere. We're starting the actual rankings. From now on, it's gonna be kind of quick. Getting to like 50 or 60 is gonna be quick with all these that we've been seeing. Once we get to all the batches that I've those big batches of only ones that I picked, once we finish all of those, it's gonna be wild again, and we're gonna have to just go with what like Pokemon that I don't think about as much. I've never done this past like 50, I think, at the most, so we'll see how that goes. But thanks for watching. If you watched all the way to the end here, I appreciate you so much, because I'm having more fun with YouTube now that I'm like, after like 5 years, and for a couple years I wasn't even putting any like long videos out anymore because I just wasn't feeling like doing it. I wasn't feeling like editing and like doing like more professional like scripted things. I'm not that type of person. I'm more of like I'm more of a hanging out type of person, casual. So if you are here and you enjoyed this, and if you like, you know, if you like and subscribe and stuff, I'm not gonna push that though. If you just enjoyed this video, I appreciate it. I just saying that reminded me of the credits. Holy, that is not good for my videos. I hope that wasn't a lag, but there's all my credits. You guys, viewers and subs, I appreciate it. I appreciate you. All my TikTok viewers and followers, all my Twitch viewers and mods, VIPs, because Twitch is what I do the most. YouTube might become what I do the most though, but also my artists for emotes and funny art in our Discord server if you want to join. I'll see you guys next time though. Dang it, I said it wrong. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.